Hey guys, and welcome back to A Story Account series, episode 5. This will be the shorter one because I lost recordings of the start of this build, but as you can see here, I built a lot of city, I expanded the grid, and that was the plan of today's episode actually. In the last 4 episodes we were building slow and then created farms and then added a railway network some kind of a railway network, but I really wanted to expand a city ASAP because I felt that it needs to be done because we have to move forward, or I want to move forward in building other towns around or surrounding the city and suburbia of course, and I wanted to try building faster because I want to see those nice skyscrapers in downtown area. But here I'm building a cemetery because we had a huge demand for a cemetery all over the city, and I built this improvised suburban district here and added of course a little bit of commercial so we just have the demand. Here I wanted to add some more industry and commercial districts alongside the port area because I thought that add more realism to our city, and I wanted to create that realistic vibe next to our rail yard, so I added a custom one, just a couple of tracks going in the middle of the city. So yeah, we just maybe later on if we have some assets I could add them. Yeah, so now it looks much better in my opinion. Here I wanted to try to do another branch of rail tracks, but later on scrapped the idea. So the whole idea of building this city is, in this episode, is actually just expanding in the southward direction. Here you can see messed up grid as I watched a lot of cities in New England, so they don't have really that grid pattern as you can see in New York or other newer towns in the other American cities. But later on I thought maybe I'll scrap the idea and I just change it off camera a bit, so I just kept the main roads a little bit curvy, but those blocks I just did a little bit better, so you can see that later in the nice overview shots. Then I decided, well, this city is lacking actually those nice piers and really good nice port, realistic port. So here I'm laying some ground for a big container port that was built maybe in early 20th century, but later on got just upgraded to a container port. We're gonna expand that in the next episode. And here I am adding this nice old rail line going through the city that just then connects to our rail depot. Here I'm placing that one, and you will see the trains just working fine and going through the town. It will be, I think, a beautiful view. And here I'm adding old line that will be used, I hope. I connected that. You will see that pretty soon, but I'm not sure if the trains will go through this one. But this I took inspiration for Portland in the New England. That town has, I think, abandoned rail line there. I'm going just really close to the river, and well, I thought it's kind of cool, so I just added into my town. And here I'm trying to connect that to the main rail line going to other cities. Yeah, so that's the basic stuff I did for this episode, I can say. Then I thought, okay, I'm not leaving that as such, so I just added some keys and expanded the port a little bit, so we have bare bones to work with on later episodes. Here, thinking, well, that's not enough space for that nice 45-degree keys, so I just needed to expand a little bit and keep expanding, because, well, when you start building a key and you're just putting some groundwork, later on you just see that it's not enough space and it doesn't look realistic enough. So I just have to do some adjustments here and there. That now we have those bare bones, and it in my opinion that looked more realistic, so I just left it like this, and then of course added keys to every street here I laid before, and then of course we're gonna just adjust that and remove that ground to have some water all around this. I really actually enjoyed building in this episode. It's just freedom of creation in this game. Well, it's not nothing to compare with the first one yet, but still, with a couple of mods you can actually do great stuff. That's what I like about it. And yeah, it's looking nice, and I'm really looking forward to adding that kind of a nice industry and container ports all over the place, and of course a real working functioning port, maybe of one of those keys, so we have something that really works in our town. And here I went back to our downtown, or main core of the city, and put some more zoning here also to the new added suburbs. And here I connected the last line from the cargo rail yard and added a new cargo rail line to outside connection. So that's it for the speed build, and now we're gonna jump to a live episode. Alright guys, so we are in live now. So that's what we built in our time lapse. That's a lot of progress in my opinion. So we built a lot, basically a whole city grid. Here I'm not sure if I like this or not. Probably I'll leave this road and these roads going like this, but this we need to somehow make more not triangle shape like this, but more like a square shaped. Go maybe in this direction, but that I'll leave for the next episode. So I just want to check out if everything works. So I checked the train line. So fun thing is, freight trains just go here, go back, and go here. I don't know why they don't use this connector here. Maybe there's some kind of a bug, or I don't know why. I can't tell you why. But it's still cool to look how the trains wait for each other in this game, and yeah, but it works actually really good without mods. So our city has a lot of problems actually right now. So it still needs a lack of high skill labor, for example, and yeah, our industry, well, in our suburbia down there had some problems before, but right now it's still okay. So what I wanted to do, we had some signature buildings, so I wanted to use one signature building on this kind of location, central downtown. So I'm gonna press here, and I want to add Polaris suites, and I'm gonna place it right here, I believe, on the corner. Because yeah, I like the position of it. Yeah, we're gonna place it down here. It does look very beautiful, modern, and add some height to our skyline right now. So, and what else I can do? I want to place one more parking lot here in our downtown area, because I think we are lacking of them. And of course we have some very beautiful landmarks we can add later, like Grand Hotel. It actually fits the area here. Or even we can place it down here. Will be cool to have one older sky rises or high rises in our downtown area. Maybe I'll place it right now. Why not? Yeah, on this corner, I think it will look really beautiful here. Yep, does look kind of cool. Like breaks the skyline a little bit. And yeah, it's a nice area. We can add park, and we can leave this area as a park actually. I'll think about it later. And what I wanted to add a long time ago, and I left extra space for that, is this beautiful rock musician mountain mansion here. And I want to place it on this hill, but I want to adjust it a little, just a tiny bit. So I'm gonna grab this and just extend this beautiful hill here, and let's check if it fits. Where is it? Yeah, it's here. I think I'll place it just right here. Beautiful. Looks very cool to me. Amazing views. Well, this will be a city developed here. But yeah. Now the city looks much better. And we need to add some details, of course, here and there. And I'm still waiting to advance further so we can add some more high rises. But I like this road here with all those very beautiful commercial buildings here. And yeah, I think that's a wrap for our today's episode. We still have a lot to accomplish and a lot to develop. These keys here, of course, and here. But I'm gonna leave this for the next episode, so we're gonna, or off camera actually, I'll think about that. Yeah, so I think that's a short one for today, but I hope you liked it and enjoyed building as I enjoyed building myself. Yeah, I think it's getting in shape and it's pretty realistic in my eyes. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.